Well, if nothing else, I'm a really big old boar tusk. Rawr. Man, they got some healthy pigs out here. Oh, dang it. I know what that is. Without even digging it up. You know, it's been there since freaking World War II. And it hasn't hurt anybody yet. I think I'm just going to cover this bomb right back up. Man, can't believe how many bombs are out here in these fields. Or in the, whatever. In the woods. I cannot go out without finding a bomb anymore. My Lord, how do the loggers out here survive? All right, little break and update. Start with this. Another one of those hand-forged spikes. Oh, my Lord. I have no idea how old those are. Could be Middle Ages, I don't know. It's hard to say. You know, there's millennia of history around here. And this is interesting. Right here, I've got, let's see, one that's broken in half, one that's whole, and I've got a fired bullet here. I'm not sure if this is the same as these, but these are a little different. These are the first ones I've dug with this black tip on them. I don't know. I mean, they definitely look old enough to be World War II. But I have no idea what this black tip is about. So, if any of you guys know anything about World War II ammunition, I don't know. Leave a comment. I cannot figure out why they got black tips on them. They're interesting. It looks like copper underneath the black tip. They're copper jacketed. And, I don't know, the little spots where the paint's chipped off, it looks like they're copper. So I don't know why they got black tips. But this spent one, I don't know. It looks like the same caliber. But I don't know if this is one of the same kind of rounds or not. But anyways, if you do, give me a holler. Huh. Kind of a strange find. An old piece of canvas. It was under, just barely sticking out of the dirt. Yeah. It's got obvious seams in it. Here was a corner for sure. There's no grommets in it, no pockets, no sleeves, nothing of that sort. But it's really falling apart, so it's, I don't know how old it is, but it looks like it may have had camouflage painting on it at some sort at one time. I don't know. Maybe a World War II sniper was using it as cover, as camouflage. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, it's falling apart. There's roots growing through it and stuff. But I see no... Oh, what do we have here? There is a pocket. Aha! Is that a pocket or a patch? Oh, I'm waving the camera all over, huh? I don't know. It's got some writing on here. But I cannot tell what it says. Huh. Kind of wonder. Well, I kind of got tired of metal detecting in that area. So I went to scoop out a place that I saw on a map, and the place is called Bergwald. Well, a berg is a fort or a castle. And up on top of the hill, I'm finding just a whole mess of stones that are just seriously out of place. And they're spread for quite a ways. All those little dark patches out there are these big boulders with moss on them. All the way out there. I'm wondering if I found the remains of an old castle up here. Well, I hiked up here, so I really don't think I'm going to be going all the way back down. Grabbing my metal detector. See, there's another one. They're just everywhere. Grabbing my metal detector and coming all the way back up. But maybe here. God, they're way out there too. They're everywhere. I am going to have to try to see if this would be a good place to come with my metal detector. Maybe I could find some seriously old stuff here. Yeah, these stones are just so out of place, and they're everywhere. Wow. Maybe. Alrighty, people. Well, thanks for sticking around for another video. Anyways, yep, started off down there finding my World War II stuff. Got a little bored with it because I just tend to be digging up the same stuff over and over again. So I decided to go up and check out up on top of that hill where I found all those strange stones. So I decided to come home and do a little research. And well, I was right. But let's start with the easy one. Figured out why these got black tips. That is an armor-piercing round, probably from an MG-42 German machine gun. I don't know if that tarp had anything to do with the guy up there or not, but anyways, yeah. Whoa, very illegal bullets. You're not allowed to possess these anywhere, so don't tell anybody. But anyways, the part that took a little longer to research was that place up there with all the stones. Bergwald, which means castle or fort forest. Well, checking it out, I researched it, a couple of different things, and I did find a little blurb about it. Yes, there was a berg up there, a fort or a castle or whatever. It was first mentioned in the records at Kloster Arnsberg in 1252. There was no mention of when it was destroyed or what happened to it. I've talked to a lot of people around here, and actually nobody even knew it really existed up there. People that lived there their whole lives said, no. The reason it was called Bergwald is because down at the bottom in the valley, there's a big hof, which is like a big farm, basically, is what hof means. But this was in the Middle Ages. They controlled farming for, just miles in all directions. But the castle was on top of the hill, and they controlled the hof. So yes, there was a castle up there. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to break out the metal detector. I'm going to go look around up there. More than likely, it would have been destroyed in the 30 Years' War. For those of you who ain't familiar with European history, the 30 Years' War was early in the 1600s. It was the last major religious war in Europe. In the 30 Years' War, most of the castles and burgs around here that are all destroyed all seem to have been destroyed in this one war. So it's pretty fair assumption that that's when this was destroyed. And the 30 Years' War went from the early 1600s, it lasted 30 years, obviously, until 1640 something. The big deal about this is this part of Germany was just devastated in the 30 Years' War. Most of the castles and burgs you see around here that were destroyed in this time period. 20% of the German population, not just their military or something like that, 20% of all the Germans in existence at that time were killed in this war. This was just major. So, if I'm going to go looking for something old from the Middle Ages up until 1645 or so, that's the place to go look. 1252, I think it was originally mentioned. So, yeah, there's a few hundred years of history up there, starting in the Middle Ages. So, you bet I'm taking the metal detector up there. Anyways, Prost, enjoy yourselves, stay safe. If you haven't done it yet, you know, hit that subscribe button, little bell. Why? Because you wouldn't want to miss anything, would you?